Hello, everyone. I'm Caitlyn. I'm 21 years old and I'm in the middle of a really weird situation. I hope you don't judge me right after reading the title. It's not like I ever wanted this to happen or even knew about it. Please just hear my story and help me out if you can. When I was just 5 years old, my dad left home. Ever since then, I've been living with my mom and my younger sister, Nicole. It's been really hard most of the time, to be honest. I spent too much time thinking that my dad hated me, or that somehow all these problems were my fault. Maybe I was a bad kid and that's why he left. Stuff like that. It's even hard for me to watch movies where the main character has both parents. I always end up wondering how good it would be to have two parents. And if there's a movie about orphans, they always end up with a new family anyways. So why does everybody have a family but me? I had to be strong, or at least look like I was strong, for my mom and Nicole. I was the main support for them, which that's pretty unfair to put that kind of weight on a kid's shoulders. But it wasn't like I had a choice about it. When I was 15, I realized that I was having problems with boys. I mean, I liked them and dated some for a while, but after a few weeks of dating, I would break up with them. I didn't want to feel committed to anybody. My mom saw this and she decided to send me to a therapist. After a few sessions, she told me I was afraid of the idea of someone leaving me thanks to my childhood trauma from my dad. So I was leaving them before it happened again. Thanks, Dad. It's the only gift he ever gave me. I've been working on my trauma ever since then, and I'm feeling better. I've even had relationships that lasted for a couple of years, although they ended because we wanted different things for our lives or stuff like that. One guy wanted to move together and go to another state, and I wanted to go to college here. My trauma had nothing to do with it. Therapy's helped me a lot. Honestly, I recommend everybody go see a therapist, at least for a little while. One of the worst things about this kind of trauma is it causes weird nightmares. Every time I dated a guy, I would dream that he was cheating on me. I read about it online, and some psychologists say that it happens because deep down in my subconscious, I feel like they're not going to be there for me when I really need them. I tried to reach out to my dad on several occasions, but no success, until a few years ago when I found him on Facebook. I sent him a request and he never accepted it. I guess he doesn't want anything to do with me. Eventually, I went to college, and that was a good thing. I dated some guys, but it was never really serious until 4 months ago when I met Ryan. A friend in common introduced us at a bar, and it was love at first sight. We spent all night talking about our favorite movies and bands. We had a lot in common, so I gave him my number and we started dating for 3 months until he asked me to be my girlfriend. Of course, I said yes. With Ryan, I finally felt like I had somebody who understood me and wanted to be around me. I didn't have nightmares with him, just dreams of what it would be like to be with him in the future. At first, it wasn't easy because Ryan is 3 years younger than me, and I don't want him to think that I was taking advantage of him. Thank God he's really mature, more than most guys my age. A few weeks ago, he invited me to have dinner with his parents. I was really nervous. I wanted to make a good impression. He picked me up and we went to a really fancy restaurant. He talked about his parents the whole way there, and they seemed like great people. We arrived at the restaurant, and when I saw them in the distance, I remember thinking, wow, that guy looks so familiar. Then I sat down and I realized why. It was my dad. I couldn't believe it. I wanted to cry. He didn't even recognize me. Guys, for the love of God, always ask the name of your boyfriend's parents, especially if your folks are divorced and your dad's been missing for a while, because it might be your dad. His mom asked me for my name, and I said it. And that's when his dad dropped the glass of wine he was drinking. He tried to play it cool, but after a few minutes, he said he needed to go to the bathroom. And then he said he wanted to leave because he was feeling sick. Dad leaving me twice now. It was so awkward. Ryan apologized to me for everything, and I said that it didn't matter, that I was really tired and I just wanted to go home and go to sleep. I cried the whole night long. Now I've been avoiding Ryan this whole week because I don't know what to do. Should I tell him about it? Should I go on with this relationship? How can I be the girlfriend of my half-brother? Everything is weird and so effed up, and I really need help. Please let me know what you would do. I'll be reading your comments. Thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe and comment below. Let me know what you think. Thanks, guys.